I asked Melissa to Miller to come straight up, so. Okay, I just sent it to everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, she would have to go to
Do something.
Thank you.
Up at the arena. You get 2 bars just about everywhere,
Well, that's good.
even in wrestling, about
That's
2
good.
bars.
Do you want one of these things, Jim?
Yeah, it used to just depend on the carrier, right? Like some people that had it all would have some service, or if they had TELUS, they wouldn't have any service in the stands.
Which makes no sense because TELUS and Bell are the same service.
The booster, yes. That's, it was just.
And Roger, Rogers has always worked better than.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Apparently it screwed up the,
I like that.
line,
Is it like that?
the speakers, I think.
yeah.
Gary will tell you, but that's actually the reverse side, it's supposed to be on the other side.
RF
It'll be on
signal.
It's
Highway
highway
side.
side, yeah.
Call the meeting
Or
order.
do a different connection, like a line, hardwire connection?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Call the meeting to order, acknowledge the Smoking Valley in which we learn, work, and organize as ancestral traditional unceded territory of the Upper Smoking Indian Band. Adoption of the agenda as presented.
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Councilor Gould, second.
So second, Mr. Mayor.
Lewis, all in favor? Carried. We were supposed to have a petition or a delegation today, they have not shown up, so we will skip ahead, and Gary, the floor is yours to, talk about the Caboose project, and, if they show up, we will grant them some time at the end.
Thank you,
So
Mr.
yes.
Mayor. Don't mind Mark.
Just jump in.
The first one, I guess we'll start with the caboose. So this is a rendition of the caboose. This is the one side. The entire thing would be covered with aluminum panel, similar to what I have in my office. If anybody wants to see what it's like, it's what I put the conceptuals on for the plaza. So everything would be covered, like there would be no exposed wood anymore to that. They would have these graphics are what I'm thinking for the one side. Now this would be reversed. This side would face the subway as opposed to facing the lot, since the lot's not ours. But on the lot side, I would propose that we put a map of the KVR with significant historical references to the KVR. We can show our section of it. Kind of a "you are here," the last spike, talk about the rail line, that sort of thing, so it's interpretive again. So that would be the caboose. George was just telling me there's a serial number on the bottom of that cart. We could get that put in there as well, so the cart or the caboose number could be put in here easily enough on the bottom somewhere to reference it. That would be, it's sealed entirely. There'd be no access to it anymore. No one's getting in. It's very durable material. We use it for our signs. Should weather very well. Should reduce cost of need to paint. It'll eliminate the need to paint. And it'll maintain, we can go over what we have right there right now for the most part. Might have to replace a couple boards if something's like truly rotted out, but for the most part, we should be able to go right over top. So that's the proposal for the caboose.
Can I ask a question on that? On the caboose? Would it be additional price to do the KVR mapping on the other side?
No, they've given me a price to do the whole thing.
Okay.
we've just done the one side just for conceptual purposes. But again, we could have the conceptual done to the KVR, and I can show it to you guys before we do anything with it. No, I mean, the KVR part is short here, but I think there's enough historical info around the KVR that would make it somewhat interesting. The second part of this is the signage for the airplane at the airport, the weather vane. So these are some conceptuals here, drawing 1 of 12. You'll see those are interpretive panels. They're laser cut out of metal in there. This printing would be right on there, the same as what the caboose would have in essence. They're shaped like a wing, so they're kind of keeping with the airport theme. That's why they have that rounded out edge there. You'll see the graphic in there is also of you'll see it's the river. The river's there, and then the plane coming out for the rivers. It's in the design work with the sun. So we've incorporated the logo, parts of the logo into that cutout. And then it would have information all through there about the plane and about who was involved building it. The problem that we're going to run into with certain images is they're all old and they're low res, and they won't look good on this. So we'll have to do some tweaking of images and maybe use some generics and different things like that. Because as soon as you start blowing up, like you can see on 1212, the other one, you can see that even that top one blown up there is grainy, and it's that big. So if you put that now to a 6-foot sign, it's going to look like giant pixel blocks, so it'll look like an Atari game from the 80s. Or it won't have a very good look to it. And on 1212, you'll see that orange. That's a base at the bottom, so that would be a cement poured base. These would sit in it. I would recommend that we set them up in kind of a circular pattern to give it a little bit of depth and more than just lining them up. And
We had, or I guess, a pad, or like a.
yeah, and then put these on there as well. Yeah. Kind of like I'm thinking kind of like a Stonehenge kind of thing, that kind of design. Yeah.
How many in total?
5 of these is the current plan, I believe.
And for the information that's in there and the history of that?
Todd put together a bunch of information regarding this for us. So it's all kind of facts about what went up, like the airport in general. So it's not just about the plane, it's also about the history of the airport, and there's how it was used in the Second World War and the purposes and things like that. And again, we can,
Anything about who built it?
who built the plane?
No, who built the runway?
About the runway, sorry. You know what, I'm not sure. I haven't gone through every line in a while. I don't remember what's in there.
I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good too.
'Cause it was built-
I would imagine.
It was built by the relief camp, right?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That the information you were looking for too is like there, because your suggestion was originally to.
Yeah, am I supposed to be able to read this?
No,
That's a question.
no, you'll get a copy. I can do up copies of what you can read, like at the time.
Just the volume of information is what I'm really happy about, like, that they can sit there and they got something to do besides just look at the plane and
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing we'll have issues with for these will be those images. We'll have to figure something out.
You could probably get a new picture of Hank.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know the other fellows that were involved in that.
So Gary, these are front to back?
Yes.
So it would be 10 pages of
Yeah,
information.
yeah. So the text the text might end up being a little bigger too than what's perceived here as well. And again, we can have a final done up so you can all see it, what's gonna be up there before we do it.
If this goes through, do we have a number of years it'll take to get this done?
If it goes through, it can be done in short order, like I would say by the summer, it could be done.
Short order in our language is,
Well, it's speed of government, so hopefully it'll be a little quicker than that.
Okay, any other questions?
I like that it's gonna come back to us, like I get that this is for concept for approving budget, but the content and stuff, making sure that it hits marks to capture the people that have been involved in the expansion of it too over the years, right? So,
Okay, and seeing that our delegation still isn't here, can ask for a motion to adjourn, because that's all we got. Thank you, Councillor Elliott,
one second.
Gould, all in favor, carried, and with that, we are adjourned. Thanks for watching.